At Final Standoff, I became the first ever Triple Crown winner and main evented the first ever Final Standoff. Final Standoff is the biggest pay-per-view in wrestling history.
Final Standoff is where history is made, where champions are crowned, legacies are born, and rivals collide. In the end, only one walks out standing. The golden shot is where multiple participants enter and only one will climb up to the ladder and successfully reach the top for the most valuable prize in this company. Wrldwrasslin and Midcarder, the two most valuable players in the game.
Final Standoff, I'm gonna show out the ace of SOW.
Chase and Joj, can they finally crack the code?
Hurt, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
You see, all the niggas that doubted me are not here no more.
People, we have a new shooters only wrestling world heavyweight champion.
LoneCamo is your new IC champion.
And the Belt Boys have taken over the company. Unstoppable, untouchable. No one has been able to slow them down. But can Unknown and Kujo bring the titles back where they belong?
I'ma tell the guys on this truth. This win for the title is not just for SOW. It's not to rid the big, bad, evil Belt Boys. Shit, it's not even for myself. It's for all the little unknowns out there.
Final Fantasy, got the strategy. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, she can laugh at me. Final Fantasy.
For a Final Standoff, you gon' fucking find out.
Tonight won't just be another event. It will be the greatest pay-per-view of all time. Welcome to Final Standoff.
Final Fantasy. That's like
The time for waiting is no more. The biggest stage in our sport with the biggest names going head to head to prove they are the best of the best is here. Final Standoff, ladies and gentlemen. What a night of action it will be. So much we got in store for you. A SOW Tag Team Championship match. Can New Era remain dominant and defend their titles as they take on Joj and Chase 2 times? Two of the most accomplished wrestlers go head to head. Who will have their hands raised at the end? And an absolute brutal rivalry comes to a head in Hell in a Cell. LoneCamo looks to defend the IC title. In our main event, the world title on the line between two of the biggest names in 2 out of 3 stages of Hell. ReallyPerc versus Partsunknown. But ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the night, an 8-man golden shot ladder match. Which one of these men will climb to the top and grab that briefcase for a shot at destiny? Well, here we go. The first match of the evening. The 8-man ladder match kicking us off. What a reward that this is going to be. 8 men all hungry to get that briefcase. Only one man will be able to do so. And the first man out, looking to be the one to pull that briefcase down into his arms. Jose is the first man out. Jose, a newcomer here to SOW. has had not the greatest of luck, but due to his just sheer wrestling talent, has impressed the higher-ups and was able to get this spot here in the ladder match. Can he impress more than just the higher-ups, but can he climb to the top and grab that briefcase? He sure has the ability to do so, but he has to go through 7 others. One of them is the dangerous veteran, CVHighlights. CV, a former SOW tag team champion, now embarking on singles action. He's had some ups, he's had some downs, but if there's anyone that knows how to ride those waves, it's a veteran, it's a killer like this man, CVHighlights. Can he get the job done here tonight? Does he have what it takes to outwit the other 7 and climb to the top and grab that briefcase? CV looking locked in. But here comes a man that has been impressive. Fiend making his way down to the ring. Fiend at one point tagged with Wrldwrasslin after failing to become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. He is now embarking on singles action. Can he pick up a massive win and get an opportunity for a world title match anytime he wants, as he's out here celebrating with the fans? The man he used to tag with Wrldwrasslin, gonna be in singles action as well, but does Fiend have what it takes here tonight? Can he continue to impress as he's done so the past few weeks in singles action, but this time he's taking on a multitude of others? Does he have what it takes? But here comes a man that has been putting everyone on notice the past few weeks. DiamondCutter. This man has attacked anyone that has gone in his way, has cut people off. This man is a newer talent to SOW, but is quickly gaining a name around himself. Can he cement that name in SOW by winning that briefcase here tonight? Cutter has attacked Prez, he's attacked others. Even during a tag match, he left his own partner to rot just to save himself. Is this a moment for Cutter to cement his name as a man to watch out for, or has he placed a massive target on his back from the others? We will have to wait and see, but there are some men in this match that know what it takes to get the job done in these brutal matches. But here comes a man looking to have a dominant performance here tonight. The powerhouse Twon making his way down to the ring. Twon returned back during an episode of Reloaded and looked incredibly impressive in that match against CB, picking up the win. Can he use that momentum to carry it in here tonight and grab the briefcase? What a moment it would be for Twon. Many had said he has the potential to do something right. Could this be his moment to put the pieces together and start a run of dominance? But here comes a man that last year at Final Stand-Off was successful in singles competition against the IC champion LoneCamo. There's a man that knows how to get it done on the biggest stage in this match. It's this man, Gouken. Gouken has been through a lot, has cut his teeth the past year. This could be a massive opportunity for him to here tonight to propel him into the world title scene by winning that golden shot. That remains to be seen. Gouken made his return not too long ago during an episode Reloaded, coming out on top in a singles competition. Can he use that momentum to carry himself here tonight, though? But this man, on the final episode of Reloaded, was revealed to be the secret 8th man in the ladder match, shocking everyone. Lucastheshroom. Lucas marching his way down to the ring, looking to climb those steps up to the golden shot briefcase. Lucas, the past year, has had a series of almost became world champion at Shoot for Glory. He was unsuccessful in gaining the IC title at last year's final standoff. But can he turn it around here tonight? Can he get another shot at the world title by winning that briefcase? He shocked everyone on the last episode of Reloaded, cutting through people in half with that vicious interceptor of his. But can he get the job done here tonight? Can he finally get back to the world title? All he has to do is outlast 7 others, show that resiliency he has once more, and climb up those little steps. Oh, here comes the crowd favorite, J4 Prez, making his way down to the ring. Many have seen Prez as the favorite of this ladder match since it's been announced, with having many detractors such as DiamondCutter. But if there's anyone that knows how to rise above, to push through anyone trying to pull him down, it's this man, J4 Prez. He, in the past, was so close to winning the world title against ReallyPerc back at the Day of the Dead pay-per-view. Can tonight he get another opportunity in the future by winning the briefcase? Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first match of Final Standoff is underway. 8 men looking to have that briefcase in their arms, but only 1 man can do it. Who will it be? The ring quickly clearing out, and right now it's just Lucastheshroom, CV in the ring. Lucas looking for a suplex, but CV, the crafty veteran, able to power out and taking out the leg. Look now, on the outside, elbow right to the chest by Jose. Jay back in the ring, taking down CV. Lucas now back to CV, but Prez catching the punch, throwing Lucas to the ground. But what is Jose doing? Rolling, flipping into a senton, and now a double team on Cutter. This match will be extremely fast-paced, non-stop. Anywhere you look, there's going to be some action. Lucas throwing CV into the corner, now throwing him face first, and now you see Prez sweeping the legs, attacking Cutter there. Those two have had insane amount of heat with each other for the past couple of weeks. Prez throwing Lucas onto the corner, now clothesline by CV. Cutter getting back into the ring. As you see, Fiend has also now joined the ring as well. As you just look everywhere around you. As now, Lucas tried to throw him into the steps right there, but a backbreaker. CV grabbing a hold of Prez inside the ring. Jose, double team, now Russian leg sweep to Prez. Oh, but the big man, Twonslappedcupid, back inside the ring, stalling suplex, it looks like. No, he's just deadlifting the man like he's nothing, just walking around. And a suplex, and Jose's legs landing on the ladder. Fiend with a backbreaker to Gouken. And now it's Fiend and Twan, the only two men. Backbreaker, another, just tossing a grown man like he's nothing. Twonslappedcupid is here now, off the ropes, big clothesline there. On the outside, brain buster by Prez, and a high kick on the inside, standing. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to catch my breath, but a German suplex now to Fiend by Jose. After Fiend hit Gouken with that standing Spanish fly, Cutter and Jose, the two men just, they almost look like they're yelling at each other. There's just chaos everywhere you look. Oh, CV went for those mounted shots in the corner that he likes to do. But Lucas had it, got to move out of the way. Flying elbow right there by CV. Lucas now, he's setting up the ladder. Possibly trying to maybe sneak up, but thinking otherwise of it. As we look outside the ring, right out here in front of us, there is just chaos just everywhere. I know I've said it already, but truly, everywhere you look, everyone is trying to gain the advantage. And Lucas now, double knee lung blower to Jose in the center of the ring. That will take out all the oxygen you have in your body. And now, twisting pile driver, Lucas is on a roll, taking out two men. But Jose somehow back to his feet. Backdrop driver onto a ladder. The neck might be toast. And now a springboard. Oh my, how many was it? 450 possibly by Fiend onto Jose. Jose is just getting absolutely torn apart by all these other competitors. CV now the only one in the ring, but only momentarily, is Prez and Twan back inside the ring. Oh my god, the pounce! Prez took out CV, and Twan just launched Prez into the sky. So much chaos, and now a tiger suplex here by CV. Spine buster onto the ladder by Prez onto CV. Oh, what is Fiend thinking? Brain buster on the ladder. The ladder has just become a weapon. Speaking of weapons, DiamondCutter had a chair, but Lucas able to fight it out. Tiger suplex on the outside. Which one of these 8 men will be able to find the opening? Oh my, Fiend. Package pile driver by CV. Fiend might be done for here. No, Fiend is up to his feet. But momentarily as Prez knocked him back down, but Fiend's still getting back up. Omega driver in the center of the ring. Black hole slam. Everyone pulling out all their shots to take their opponents out. Chair by Gouken here, taking out Jose and Prez. Half and half suplex by Lucas. We are just in the first match. We are maybe 20 minutes into this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, but Twonslappedcupid looking to put an end to this match, climbing to the top. CV, he's trying to push the big man off, and he does. Prez and Cutter fighting on the outside. Snapdragon suplex by Fiend onto CV it was. Oh my. Burning hammer to Gouken. But now Twan, once again, he's trying to get up to that ladder. But now both Prez and CV, but Prez punching CV for some reason there. Not quite sure, but that might open up the window once again for Twan. He's trying to grab that briefcase, but no. CV once again able to use his strength to push him off. CV now lining up the big man. Looking for a spinning heel kick. No. Twan had it scouted. Outside the ring, Gouken catching a knee right to the face. CV, Fiend, and I believe it's Twon are the only 3 men inside the ring right now. CV going to work on the arm, but a clothesline to the back. So we look to the outside. Prez with that chair. Lucas fighting off. Some of these men have barely been able to fight back inside the ring. They've just been non-stop fighting on the outside. They've got to, though, realize eventually they got to get back inside the ring. Twon power bombing Fiend, holds on. A second power bomb, still holding on. A third. And now Prez looking to get some revenge on DiamondCutter's a burning hammer here now. Prez looking to try and send Cutter out, but Cutter somehow able to reverse. But he runs into a black hole slam by Twon. Twon, the big man, looking absolutely dominant. Jose trying to muster him up, but doesn't have the strength. And now he'll need a dominator for his troubles. Multitude of men are back inside the ring. Oh, Cutter looking for a Snapdragon. But no, CV having the wherewithal to power out of that. Irish whip gets reversed, sends CV off the ropes. Drop down. Wait a second. Looking outside. Throwing him into the steps goes Jose. Cutter took out CV while we had the cameras off him. Speaking of which, look back at the outside. Another black hole slam. Diving crossbody now on the inside. Twon is just having an impeccable performance. Taking out everyone in his path. Oh my. Spinning pile driver on the ladder. Omega driver by Fiend onto the big man. Cork screw shooting star press. Everyone is on their game here tonight, looking to grab that briefcase. But which one will? Prez now. Oh, turn it around into a suplex into a cutter almost. And now, oh, like Northern Lights bomb. German suplex. I am going lightheaded, ladies and gentlemen, from what I am seeing. Another German onto all the ladders and the chair as well. DiamondCutter look for a powerbomb, but onto the ladder he goes. And the sheer just abuse. These men are putting their bodies through. A spear, but he took out Twon by accident. Cutter did. Gouken grabbing a ladder. Lucas tossing Cutter to the outside. Jose setting up a ladder. Oh, he caught him. Twist of fate. And now, Jose, he saw his opening. He's climbing. No, he gets pushed off the ladder there by CV. Once again, the veteran having the wherewithal. But now, oh my goodness, reverse Alabama slam onto the ladder. Everyone is in a face full of ladders here tonight. No one is gonna come out of this match the same. But 7 will leave empty-handed for their sacrifice. 1 will be rewarded though. Brainbuster there. But which one of these 7? Oh my, last shot. Oh my. Alley-oop by Twon, sending CV into the ropes, and now Gouken knocking the big man down. Everyone's down on the outside. Gouken with an opportunity. Gouken, he's got his hands on the briefcase. Is there anyone there? Does anyone realize? Oh, Lucas and Cutter it is working together, and immediately they go back to attacking each other. Momentary alliances in this match we're seeing now. Butterfly suplex by CV. There's just so much going on. I try to talk about some of the competitors, but all these competitors are just have been at 100 miles an hour from the get-go, and now Fiend with another Omega driver to one of his opponents. Jose went for I'm not quite sure if he went for a step up enziguri, but he not able to connect, but that time with a blockbuster off the middle ropes does. And now Fiend, he's got the only man up in the ring. Drops him neck first on the ropes. Fiend, can he cement his name right here, right now? Is reaching up onto the briefcase. Oh, almost got a better balance of it. Twan pushing him down, but now a Hurricanrana by Jose. Spinning him around. Oh my goodness, Fiend on the top rope. Hurricanrana to CV. CV took out Lucas, and he ate the Hurricanrana. Jose sent into the ladder. There is just bodies everywhere. Broken. I believe some of them have begun bleeding. Not quite sure. Bruises everywhere. The crowd is in awe as to what we are seeing here tonight. All 8 men, all with one goal, to get that briefcase. Who will walk up those metal steps? Dominator by Twan onto Jose. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Pepsi plunge from the top rope. Big boot right across the face. Prez taking out his rival, but now he eats a black hole slam onto the chair. The big man Twan has looked absolute dominant. And now picking up Prez. He might be up, but no, Prez reversing that clothesline. Prez with some smack talk here now. Spring board. Shooting star Prez onto a standing Twan on the outside. Goes over the steps. Look, oh, interceptor gets countered by Prez moving out of the way. Lucas eating a face full of steps. What is Prez doing? Lucas is rocked at this point. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's done for. He's absolutely done. But here comes Gouken, looking to take out Prez, but no. Prez on an absolute tear right now. Another Bird hammer. What is Prez looking for? Grabbing a ladder, but I don't think he's going to be using it for climb. He's looking to take some opponents out. Gouken now getting picked up by Prez. Oh my goodness, what is Prez thinking of doing here? Right out here in front of me. Part of the ladder is right in front of my face on this announce table. As I watch Prez now, he climbs to the top rope. The briefcase right there. Oh, what is he thinking? Maybe he thought otherwise of it. He's gonna use that the window he has right now to possibly climb, to reach his goal. Wait, what are you doing, Prez? Prez, think about everything you've worked for. Oh my God! A shooting star Prez off the ladder from the outside, but he eats a spear by DiamondCutter. DiamondCutter now with the window. DiamondCutter, is anyone up? No one else is up. DiamondCutter has found his window. DiamondCutter is the golden shot holder. DiamondCutter able to find his opening to climb up those steps and become the golden shot holder. Well, coming up next, it is tag team action. As New Era look to defend their belts one more time as they take on Joj and Chase 2 times, as we take a look back to just how we got to this moment. New Era are the longest reigning SOW tag
Longest reigning tag champs. I mean, it's about time.
There is not a single team that is on their level.
New Era. Y'all gonna come out with a new play or not? Cause y'all playbook is getting scouted. You attack myself and my teammate Chase over and over again, but that's okay. When it comes for us to face man to man in that ring, the New Era, we're looking at some rafters and they'll see some new champions. Let's get it.
Rex came in, I was still in the Tonka. Rex came in, they could fit in his Tonka.
This nigga has been a nobody since he came in. He's ass.
You know, there's only a few things certain in life. Death, taxes, and Taste 2 times with dog walk Cartier every time we get up in that ring.
Look crank, look crank, look crank. Look wuggy, I boot it up. Yeah, that purple nigga take me, I boot it up. I'm on the side of the Benny and smack though. Keep it talking about it like bitch, that you love me. See you did that crack. Bitch, that you love me. I don't love her, back.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team titles on the line. Which one of these two teams will get the job done? And the challengers, Chase and Joj, the first two out. These two men became #1 contenders at our last pay-per-view at Roulette, defeating Wrldwrasslin. These two men have been impressive since forming together after their best of 7 series. And here tonight, they become tag team champions. What a team they have to go through in order to accomplish that goal. But these two men look ready to go. Chase and Joj may be ready, but these two men are prepared to do whatever it takes to hold onto their tag team titles. New Era making their way down to the ring. Love Cartier and Bocce. These two teams have been at each other's throats for weeks. In singles competition, each team getting wins over the other team in singles. But tonight in tag team action, can the tag champs prove once more why they are the best of the best in tag team competition? New Era looking ready to go. Well, here we go. The referee taking the belts as we take one last look at what these two teams are fighting here for tonight. Joj and Cartier will be the two men that get the match going as they top in the center of the ring. Knee right out the gate into a poison Rana by Cartier. Cartier now quickly into a springboard moonsault, looking to make quick work of Joj. Can he do so? 1, 2, kick out at 2. Joj nearly just lost the entire match for him and his teammate in nearly 30 seconds. I gotta imagine that knee took him by complete surprise. That's probably was in the game plan of the champs. Cartier now just going to work systematically. Joj trying to recover on the outside, but not a second wasted. Diving double foot stomp to a standing Joj on the outside. Joj now getting tossed, try to toss him into the ring post, stop himself, but Cartier right there to knock Joj back down. Joj now getting sent right into the announce table right out here in front of me. But recognizing the count, both men get back inside the ring. A springboard cutter right there. Cartier has just been picking apart Joj as he eats another knee to the face, but Joj back to his feet, grabbing a hold of Cartier. Drop kick here now. Standing corkscrew moonsault. Now quickly onto the apron, finding his window. Oh, maybe he was going through a thunder roll into that drop kick. Cartier was not up to his feet. A momentary mistake by Joj, but Joj able to recover. There's got to be some nerves going on, especially for the challengers. Joj's first final standoff. This is Chase's second. Chase was in the Golden Shot ladder match last year, but came up short. Could that inexperience, though, by Joj be detrimental? But right now, Chase looking to choke out his former teammate. But no, able to fight out of it. Cartier does. Both men back to their feet. Cartier just taunts him, telling him to bring it on. Suplex still holding on into a spinning brainbuster into the cover. Can he put him away? Is this going to be it? No. New era, not able to hold on to the belts just yet. Chase 2 times still in this match. He catches the kick and delivers a knee of his own here. They tie up Irish whip here now. And now a tag made. Both men looking to work together. A super kick right across the face. But Joj, that momentary hesitation, the nerves. Once again, I talked about it earlier when Joj was inside the ring. But the nerves is coming into play for this man. The first time competing at a final standoff, this big of a stage, it affects a person. You don't think about it that much when you're walking down. But once you get inside the ring and you see these tens of thousands of fans yelling at you, and the pressure starts to build. Can Joj rise above it, though? As he plants Bocce down, picking him back up. These two men had a singles competition. Joj proved the victor. Can he use that momentum here tonight in this tag team match? Another tag is made. Joj and Chase trying to keep each other fresh, but Bocce with a giant knee, and now he tags out. I gotta mention early going into this match, it's all about keeping yourself fresh. Oh, roll up. Cover here, cover, no. Chase using his athleticism to try and pick up a quick cover on Cartier, but Cartier able to kick out. Once again, these two men, Joj and Chase, are working well as a tag team here. Joj back inside the ring. Could he have gained? Is he starting to maybe gain some confidence here? Could the nerves be subsiding for Joj? As now he goes to work quickly to the top rope after planning. Cartier down, but Cartier getting to his feet, looking for the diving elbow drop, connects with it. But he doesn't go for the cover. Maybe thinking that more damage needs to be done. Maybe this is part of the game plan. I'm not quite sure. Chase and Joj, I'm not quite sure what to do. Springboard frog splash, I should say, right to the back. But no, Bocce quickly into the ring to break up the cover. Chase quickly, though, picking Cartier back to his feet. Irish whip, though, gets reversed. Cartier back into this matchup. Picking up Chase onto the top. Oh, my. Middle rope. Spanish fly into the cover. Could this do it? One. No. A kick out at one. The crowd already showing their appreciation. They've seen one incredible match, and now these four men. looking to prove they are the better. Joj with Carter lined up in the corner. Kick right across the face, sweeping the leg. Joj taking a moment to soak it in from the crowd, but that moment of hesitation costed him. The Meteora, no one home, knees right into the turnbuckles, and now a kick right across the chest, and just like that, the tag team champions back in control of this matchup. That moment of hesitation, that momentary mistake, I understand, want to soak it up, get that admiration from the crowd, but against these two killers, it will prove costly. Watch with just a vicious kick, and now more, and now a knees, and a springboard moonsault. I've said it before, but Bashi, one of the best strikers, if not the best striker pound for pound in SOW. But now, Joj fighting back, armbar here, armbar. Is Bashi gonna tap out? But no, Cartier right there to break it up. And a double axe handle as well. Both men are just spent right now. So much damage they have incurred. Despite how short this match has been, both teams, I should say, just throwing haymakers at each other. And now Bachi and Chase 2 times. In the ring, Chase 2 times, Bachi and Cartier have a shared history. Chase 2 times looking to put his former friends down, but no, a kick out at 2. Shot across the face. Picking him up. Oh, one for maybe a half, maybe one for a suplex there. But Bachi able to use his weight to his advantage. Picking him up and planting him down face first, and using some athleticism up to his feet into the cover. 2, no. So much animosity. At the same time, you're competing for tag team gold. Oh my God, planting him down onto his skull. No. A kick, not a kick out, I should say. Joj breaking it up for his tag team partner, but how much does Chase 2 times have left in the tank? Springboard moves, as I say that, Chase 2 times able to move out of the way. Hand, plant, into a Pele kick here now. What is Chase 2 times doing? Just mouthing off the Bachi there. Bachi returning with some words of his own. Hurricanrana here now. Bachi just having a watch on. As now, front flipping DDT! Front flipping DDT! What? No. I thought that was it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bachi able to break up the pin, but as the match gets deeper and deeper, the shots get bigger and bigger, and now Joj and Chase 2 times going to work here on Cartier, using a combination of kicks and punches, and now Joj sizing up. Cartier springboard here, now went for a Hurricanrana. Cartier back to his feet on a rolling elbow. And just like that, the window has closed for Joj and Chase 2 times, but it's opened back up for the tag champs. Watch now back inside the ring. Springboard senton right to the spine. Bachi back up now to the middle rope. What does he got him on? Kick right across the chest. Diving drop kick right to the face. Knocking Joj to the ground. And now the frequent tags. The champs trying to keep themselves fresh. Kick right to the legs. Sweeping them. Deadlifted him. German suplex into a bridge. Will this 1, 2? No. Chase in the ring to break it up. Chase able to break up the pin. Able to save his teammate. But was it only momentarily? Looking for a package power driver. No. Joj reverses into a Hurricanrana. Joj looking for Project. Joj plants him. Center of the ring. Into the cover. But no. Bachi quickly right there to break up the pin. But now, Joj sizing up Cartier once more. Kick right across the face, right across the arm. Joj sending Cartier into the corner. Joj is on a rope, but I say that Cartier able to get back into this match. Has him on the shoulders. And a discus punch right across the face. Running clothesline sends him to the outside. Hand plant. Sasuke special. These teams are reaching deep into their bag. They know they have to get a win here on the biggest stage to either hold on to the titles or to gain the titles. Going to work now on the legs, taking out Joj's base, taking out that high flying ability potentially Joj likes to use. This is just becoming brutal, and now blood across the face of Joj. How is that going to affect the eyesight? Oh my god. Spring moonsault onto a down Joj. The ribs might have just cracked under the pressure of the weight. And now Cartier staring down his former best friend. UFO cutter to 2 times. But Joj is on his feet. Oh my goodness, what is he gonna do? Damaji, oh, DDT on the apron. The only 2 men up are in the ring. Shot to the gut, landing him down into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Cartier remaining alive, but his partner is down. Now Teen Officer strikes with him up on his shoulders. Death Valley driver here now. Bachi, though, both teammates back up on the apron. What could Joj be thinking? Cartier in the corner, front flipping kick, no! Nobody home! Cartier moving out of the way. Bachi getting in the ring, what is he doing? Shot across the face. Oh my, taking him up into electric chair position. Cartier to the top rope, but Chase 2 times out. He's inside the ring. Oh, Poison Rana. Cartier comes up. No, he landed on Bachi's arm. Bachi's arm might have just snapped. Chase 2 times. Shot to the gut. Fairy, tail, ending. Taking out Cartier. Is this Joj 2 times moment? Is this their opening? Joj to the top rope. Corkscrew shooting star press in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. We have new tag team champions. Cartier landing on Bachi's arm provided the opening these 2 men needed. We have new SOW tag team champions. What a match. Joj 2 times climb to the top. They are undeniable, knocking off a dominant team on the biggest stage. What a crowning moment for these 2 men. Coming up next, what a match we have in store. 2 of the most accomplished men in SOW go head to head to prove which one is the better. World Wrestling versus Midcarder. And we take you back to how we got here. World Wrestling, Midcarder, 2 of the most accomplished wrestlers in SOW.
I am Triple Crown Call.
I am 8th World Wrestling.
This buffoon. If you were doing your job, you will be SOW World Champion right now.
Everything I'm doing is just better. Yeah, broke that line.
You don't know nothing about looking like a star. You don't know nothing about being a star. You don't know nothing about being the ace of a company you got bitched by the group that you created.
Put that thing. Yeah, I just put up, put up, put up, put up. Yeah, I just put up before it's time I sold up. Before like that, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm
It is time. And the first man out, the man that has done it all, has won every title, has won every big time match you can win, has won the IC title tournament, has won the 30-man Royal Rumble, has main evented the first final stand-up, became world champion, was a one-time tag team champ, a one-time intercontinental champion. He has done it all. But to claim to be the best, you have to beat the best. And this man, Midcarder, draped in gold, with a crown on his head, looks to show why he is the king of SOW here tonight. Walking down here, confidence out of 10. You gotta think, what game plan does this man have? These two men are incredible athletes. These two men know what it takes to get the job done, to become champion, to reach the top of the top. Can he do that here tonight and knock off World Wrestling? These two men have been at each other's throats in an effort to prove which one is the greatest between the two. These two men have staked their name an SOW legend. Both men looking to add one more list of accomplishments by defeating the other inside this squared ring. Can Midcarder get the job done here tonight? But in order to do that, he's gotta go through the ace, Wrldwrasslin. As I said, these two men are the two most accomplished wrestlers in SOW. Wrldwrasslin is a two-time world champion. There is no other man in SOW that has ever held the top title twice, and this man has done it. He is also the winner of the Shoot for Glory tournament, an accomplishment that Midcarder has not done. And Wrldwrasslin proved why he is the ace of SOW here tonight. Both of these men are fired up. Both of these men are coming in here at the peak of their athleticism. Which one, though, will get the job done? The ace versus Triple Crown. The bell rings, and we are underway. These two giants of our industry staring each other down the center ring as they tie up here. Both men battling for the advantage. Midcarder with the side headlock.
What's up, Josh? You look a little weak right now.
Midcarder called him by his full name.
Try that shit again.
Running short tackle, no effect, hand played, looking for a cutter. No, Wrldwrasslin up to his feet, goes for a kick, goes for a stop. Both men dodging out the way. Running arm drag, Wrld to his feet, quickly. Roll up here, roll up, no. Kick out here by Midcarder, but Midcarder sweeping the legs. He's looking for a cover, he lifts him up, deadlifting, spinning powerbomb, no. Hurricanrana, hand plant. Both of these men know each other down to a T. Which one will find the opening? The crowd is electric. We're barely a minute into this matchup. Up on the shoulders, but Midcarder not able to keep him up. Now these two men battling for the advantage. We're backing him up into the corner here. Will we get a clean break? The ref Tell him to break it up, but Midcarder with a shot to the gut. The ref warning him here. Springboard kick right across the side of the temple. And that shot, that cheap shot there, call it what you want, but it opened up the gate to let Midcarder gain the advantage. And now wheelbarrow into a neck breaker. Double foot stomp gets avoided. Oh, went for a spinning kick to the side of the head. Midcarder had it scouted. And once more, continuing to hold on to the advantage as both men collide here. German suplex right down on the back, on the spine. Quickly into a moonsault to the spine as well. The back, the lower back, the entire spine coming under attack here. And now a frog splash as well. Could this do it in quick succession? 2. No, it's a kick out at 2. I'm surprised at already a 2 count this early in the match, but everything that these two men are hitting each other with. And now Wrestling getting back into this matchup. Swing blade takes down Midcarder. There is just so much animosity. Oh, tornado kick right to the spine. Can he put him away here? 1, 2, no. Both men going deep into their bag, already pulling out all of their major moves here. Oh, put him down, wrenching on the arm. Is Midcarder gonna tap out here? No, Midcarder able to fight out of it. These two men, super kick to the face, rocking Midcarder. Another super kick, no, this time gets caught. DDT, flipping world around, that might do it. 1, no, only a count of 1. What started as just trying to prove who is the better has quickly boiled over these past couple weeks. These two men are so competitive. What won't they do to try and pick up a win? Cover! No, once again, only a count of 1. Wrestling showing that resiliency here, but Midcarder showing that unrelenting aggression that he poses. Diving meteor to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is the first time you have seen either of these men in competition, if this is your first time ever watching the SOW, there is so much history these two men have created in this company. But to get an idea of how they get to that moment, you almost just gotta sit back and watch these two great competitors. Is now a backbreaker here, right to the lower back of Midcarder. On the apron goes World. He launches in, look for a stomp, but Midcarder able to move out of the way. Grabbing a hold of World, trying to throw him in the corner, but World, ever aware, able to fight out of the grasp of Midcarder. Irish whip here, drop down, leapfrog over, snap, German suplex into a bridge. 1, 2, no, it's a kick out at 2. Midcarder remaining alive in this matchup. These tens of thousands of fans on their feet for what has been an incredible show. We still have 2 more matches to go, ladies and gentlemen. But these two men, no title on the line, just trying to prove they're the better. Backflip into a reverse DDT. Wrestling now picking up Midcarder. What could he be thinking of here? Irish whip here. Kick, rocking Midcarder against the ropes, and now they dive. And a crossbody taking both men to the outside right out here in front of me. These two men looking to prove they're the greatest. Midcarder showing that resiliency back into this matchup. He tossed World back into the ring, taking a moment to play some mind games. Shot, no, gets ducked by Midcarder. He sweeps the leg. Maybe the mind games is starting to come into play here. Spring board, shooting star press onto the spine once more. World is rocked, sent into the corner, shot to the gut. What is Midcarder thinking? Oh my. Midcarder to the top rope, looking to go coast to go. No, gets caught with this super kick out of nowhere into the cover. 2. No, he grabbed the ropes. Midcarder having the awareness despite eating that boot to the jaw, having the awareness to grab the ropes. Wrestling can't believe it. Irish whip sends Midcarder to the outside. Midcarder trying to pick himself up now. But spring, but no, my God, the kick right to the side of the head. Wrestling though, burning himself the back, once more landing on the ground. But Wrestling not trying to let that phase him. On the barricade, Hurricanrana, no, gets caught. Deadlifting powerbomb once more. No, gets reversed into the Hurricanrana. The back strength, Wrestling poses to be able to reverse that powerbomb despite all the shots to the back of the spine. Spring, board, oh my God, no, he hits a super kick. It's becoming a no-fly zone with these two, but no, World grabs the ropes. The awareness by these two men showing why they are both former world champions. Midcarder now picking up Wrestling, send him into the corner of the spine once more. Coming into effect. Now he's looking to kick his lights out right there. Still not done. Combination of strikes, knee right across the jaw. Kick once more across the jaw. Arms trapped, German suplex here now. Wrestling is in a ton of trouble and Midcarder knows it. Shot across the face, but Wrestling still standing, and these two men back and forth with strikes. Which man will impose their will here in this exchange? Wrestling time to bring it on. Midcarder dies with a shot across the chest. Comes right back with a shot of his own. These two men shot now, and here we go. Both men exchanging strikes in the center of this ring, looking to prove they're the better. Midcarder, Wrestling has just taken so much damage across the face, and right there it shows. Another kick, launching himself off the ropes. Wrestling might be on borrowed time here. Double foot stomp, turning Wrestling inside out. And Midcarder looking to put it the final pieces. Another foot stomp right across the guts. That's gotta do it. The midsection is, oh no. I thought the damage to the ribs might have become too much. But Wrestling showing his resiliency as he gets tossed into the corner. Oh my God, you're not thinking coast to coast once more. Is it gonna pay off this time though for Midcarder? Or will Wrestling be able to reverse it once more? But Wrestling is out of it. Coast to coast connects with it across the jaw. Wrestling might be done for, folks. Midcarder is just such a ruthless man. Double axe handle right to the back of the head. But no, Wrestling, that might have just woken him up. And now Wrestling playing mind games, but by doing so, it might allow Midcarder to get back to his feet. But no, the hand plant into the side kick. Could that take out Midcarder? No, only a 1 count. Despite everything these two men have put each other through, it's only a 1 count. But World now taking his boot across the side of the head of Midcarder. Midcarder trying to pick himself in the corner, but Wrestling with a drop kick right across the face. Still not letting up. A second drop kick sends Midcarder to the ground. Is this Wrestling's moment? Frog splash off the top, went to the sky and crashed onto the ribs. 2, no. Still, both men remain in this matchup. Wrestling's got to be thinking, what do I do to put this man away? Off the middle ropes, backflip, nobody home. Shot to the gut. Code Red. The move he used to become IC champion. Can it knock off Wrestling? No. Not going for a cover right away. Might have affected Midcarder's chances of putting Wrestling away there. But Wrestling back to his feet. Irish whip, Midcarder gets reversed, sent into the corner. Wrldwrasslin using his athleticism into a back elbow in the corner, rocking Midcarder. What is Wrldwrasslin doing? To the top rope. Corkscrew moonsault. What he used to become world champion. Can he knock him off? 2? No. These two men are throwing everything at each other, and it's still not enough. Springboard 450, nobody home. And now it's a slingshot. Midcarder to the top rope. What has he got in store? Double foot stomp, nobody home. Wrldwrasslin had it scouted this time around. The ref inadvertently getting it in the way and allowing Midcarder to get back into this matchup. Irish whip sends him into the corner here. Oh my God. Midcarder's not thinking. He's looking for it. Potentially. Shots here. Wrldwrasslin trying to fight back. But Midcarder now with the elbows. He's gonna go for it. The poison rana from the top rope. This will surely do it. No, Wrldwrasslin though lands to his feet. Off the ropes. No. Oh my God. He caught with a poison rana out of midair. Out of midair. 2. No. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. These two men, they are just absolute machines. Irish whip. No, comes back into a kick. Midcarder still staying with the kick. Wrldwrasslin coming back with open hand chops. Goes for the high kick. Midcarder ducks it. Combination of his own. Goes for the elbow, but he gets caught with a Pele kick. Each other knows each other's offense. They know each other's openings. They're finding it. Both men are to their feet. Wrestling was looking to go off the top rope, but Midcarder caught him, and now more elbows. Oh my God, he's gonna go for it for a second time. This time he might connect with it. Poison rana off the top rope. The crowd in love with what they're seeing. Diving double foot stomp. That'll surely do it. Midcarder has knocked off Wrldwrasslin. 2. No! It's not over. How? Off the ropes once more and a kick right across the face. Wrldwrasslin, that might have been the only energy he had left to kick out. Power bomb. Flips him over. Knee right across the jaw. Goes for a kick, but Wrldwrasslin is somehow still alive. Dragon screw right to the legs. How is Wrldwrasslin still in this match? The kicks, the combination. Sweeps the leg. Double foot stomp across the gut. Midcarder, though, still showing life. Pulling himself up on the ropes. Irish whip here now. Oh, trick shot! That might do it. That might do it. 2. No. What is it gonna take? My voice might be not the same anymore. Springboard 450. Could that do it? Cover. 1, 2. No. Wrldwrasslin didn't go for the cover. He realizes that one mental error might have just cost him the win. Sweeps the leg, Midcarder back into this matchup. I am losing oxygen to my brain. I am yelling so much. My voice is going out. What a match between these two giants of our industry. The Ace versus Triple Crown. Both men just looking to prove they are the better. No titles, nothing but pride on the line. Kick right across the face. Midcarder's been cut open. Standing shooting star. The feet, though. The knees to the rib cage, the damaged midsection, the damaged lower spine that we've seen throughout this match. And now, DDT on the apron. Oh my goodness. Deadlifting him. Spine first on the ground. On the concrete once more. That padding doing little to help protect the back of Wrldwrasslin. That might Wait, no, World Wrestling to his feet, off the ropes. Springboard cutter, face first, down goes Midcarder. World Wrestling into the cover. 1, 2, no! Oh my God! What is it gonna take between these two men? World Wrestling over. Powerbomb, no. Midcarder fights out. Shot to the gut. Spinning! No, he can't hold on for a spinning powerbomb. He goes for 1. He goes for 2. Weakening World Wrestling. Now into a spinning powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Midcarder does it. What a match between these two men. Midcarder able to knock off World Wrestling. What an incredible match between these two men. What a win for Midcarder. Coming up next, it is our co-main event and what will be a brutal match as LoneCamo and KujoKev fight for the IC Championship in Hell in a Cell.
The problem is I was away. I had one mission, and one mission only when I come back. That was to kill LoneCamo.
In the ring, KujoKev is long gone.
God damn
and
it.
LoneCamo climbing the ladder. LoneCamo is still 2-belt camo. Still the SOW Intercontinental Champion.
Cameron, get your ass out here, man to man, face to face, to show me what kind of champion you really are.
Next time, anybody in this company say my name, you're not just gonna have a problem, you're gonna have a legal issue. I told you from the start, I wanted to be the greatest of all time. And you think I'm gonna sit here and play second fiddle to anybody? Sit here and play buddy to anybody?
Wouldn't be no issue, you ain't put the cup down for like 2 seconds looking at me in my fucking face. Well, if I don't stand off, you gon' fucking find out. You gon' find out just exactly how far your greatness goes. You're gonna see what damage you have caused to me psychologically, emotionally, all ways. I'm taking all that shit and I'm returning it tenfold.
I told you. Look at you now. Final standoff. I'm ending you. For good.
Ash to ash, dust to dust, face to black, the memories remain. Yeah, it's faded, breathing down.
Time is here. Parents, if you have children, it might be best to put the kids to bed, because what you are about to see will be nothing short of brutal, bloody. These two men have put each other through everything, and the first man out, KujoKev. These two men have ripped and torn and bled buckets in this ring, fighting each other for months and months and it all comes to an end here tonight. KujoKev making his way down to the ring. KujoKev might be the most resilient man I've ever seen. The amount of pain, the amount of punishment that his body has endured at the hands of Belt Boy, at the hands of LoneCamo, yet he is still here. He is still fighting. But I have to wonder, is the vigilante in too far over his head? This type of match ends careers, but it can also create legacies. But the amount of punishment this man KujoKev has been through would, quite frankly, kill a normal man. But this man is not normal. This man is not like any other. Just how far will KujoKev go to walk out as the IC champion?
The all-star guard, the hometown kid from Chicago. Well, in Chicago, he's being treated as a hero.
Talk about Chicago through the media is never anything positive. It's only about the negativity, because negativity sells. Negative publicity attracts. So when somebody from Chicago really thinks about Chicago, they're gonna think of 4 people: CM Punk, Derrick Rose, Kanye West,
I don't care what you do. Look at everybody.
LoneCamo.
I don't give a fuck what you do. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying it until you get it through your head. I'm the greatest.
They buying the tickets when they see Camo. The show's maxed out when they see Camo.
Camo carried this division on his back.
And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, LoneCamo. Member of the Belt Boys, this man walking down here, seemingly unfazed by what is ahead of him, by that steel that he will be enclosed in, as only LoneCamo can. The confidence this man has, the disrespect this man has put on KujoKev, has put on many others as well. It's almost as if LoneCamo, the amount of confidence he's walking down, it's almost as if he thinks KujoKev is a dead man before the bell even rings. As we take one last look at the defied belt that's just been completely destroyed. But the time for talking is no more. The bandages wrapped like a mummy, that man KujoKev is, but some of those bandages are legit. That's not just a costume. The amount of damage that man has been put through. But he is not the only one that has been left with scars in this rivalry. That man LoneCamo as well. You see his arm bandaged up. He as well is also been damaged. These two men have destroyed each other. This is what ends careers, but this is what can create legacies. The biggest stage, the months and months these two men have been at each other's throats, the blood loss, the absolute torture these two men have put each other through. KujoKev telling LoneCamo to bring it on and goes for a dropkick, but KujoKev catches it. The mind games Kujo employing early on working in his favor. These two men are, Hurricanrana here now. Not only is KujoKev trying to put his rival down, he's also trying to walk out as IC champion. Shot, no. LoneCamo able to fight out of the corner here now. But LoneCamo, he has been the longest IC champion for a reason, as he now lifts KujoKev up to the top rope. Shot, but no, KujoKev able to fight off the top rope. Running, Lucas press here now in the center of the ring, targeting the bandages on the face of LoneCamo. Shot to the arm here, and now wrenching in. But no, punches once more to the bandages, trying to open up that cut across LoneCamo's face. Grabbing a hold of LoneCamo. KujoKev is just shot over to the back. We saw an amazing technical, an amazing high-flying display in the previous match. I think this match will be anything but high-flying, technical. This match will be purely to try and rip each other apart here in the cell. Into the cover here now. Can Kujo put him away? 2, no. A 2 count already. Maybe a learning, but also you got to think the amount of damage these two men have put each other through. Now binding the hand does Kujo. Kujo is just piecing LoneCamo apart. What is Kujo doing? Oh my. Tossing him to the outside now. What could LoneCamo be thinking? Is he too far in over his head? What is KujoKev thinking as he looks underneath the ring? Grabbing a kendo stick, putting it inside the ring. LoneCamo now picking himself up, but Kujo right there had a shot across the face. Uppercut here now. Another shot once more. But LoneCamo now fighting back. The emotions are at an all-time high. What will these men do to each other? Now throwing him face first into the fence. The cell being used as a weapon. And now Lone tossing Kujo back inside the ring, and Kujo has been busted open now. Kujo is trying to make Lone bleed, but it's Lone, the first man to draw first blood. He's now a knee right across the face. And now grabbing that kendo stick brought in by Kujo right across the face. That may have just knocked out Kujo for the time being. Face first once more into the corner. Irish whip, no pullback against the ropes. Spinning forearm. The cut now becoming the target. Blood across the face of KujoKev. I was concerned, ladies and gentlemen, going into this matchup about the health of both of these men, but mainly the health of KujoKev. LoneCamo showing why he was so confident walking into this ring, despite the steel that surrounds them. LoneCamo is just picking apart Kujo, shot by shot. Another shot to the back. Irish whip into the corner. Running knee. Holds on. Running bulldog as well. And now LoneCamo taunting Kujo, playing mind games of his own. LoneCamo is just going to work like it's a regular 9 to 5, but it's the biggest stage. This man has so much confidence. After all the torment he has put Kujo through. Shot now, but no. Kujo able to fight once more, but no. Lone comes back this time. German suplex off the top rope. LoneCamo into the cover here. Is this the end of KujoKev 2? No. His hopes of becoming IC champion are still alive. LoneCamo a bit frustrated right there. Now he looks to go to the top rope here. Waiting on KujoKev, who stirs to his feet but is still dazed. Goes for a drop kick to the face. Kujo had it scouted. Spring forward Stunner! Springboard stunner here. Kujo now, seen an opening. Picks up the pace. Powerbomb position. But no, LoneCamo fights, trying to fight. No! Powerbomb! Powerbomb! 1, 2, no! Kujo was trying to hold down that injured shoulder of Lone, but it was not successful. But Lone has been cut open here. The blood trickling down both men's faces. Running for him. Oh my God! Lone getting sent in to the steel. As now they go back to the outside. Kujo, what could he be thinking? Why was Lone back inside the ring? What ideas does the Vigilante have? Wait, was that a barbed wire bat in the hands? Lone is unaware, goes for a shot. No, Lone made a move out of the way. Drop kick, knocks the bat out of the hands and knocks Kujo to the ground. What is Kujo thinking now as Lone tosses him onto the bat, I believe, into the cover? 1, 2, no, able to power out. Despite using the barbed wire wrapped around that bat as a weapon, slamming the back of Kujo onto it. Kujo able to power up, but oh my God. That might have been the worst decision Kujo made, as now Lone is just hammering away with that bat across the face. What is Lone thinking about? Stomp. Oh my goodness. Lone is looking to put Kujo down with a stomp. No, it gets reversed into a cutter! Deja vu for Lone. Can Kujo put him away? No. A kick out at 2 3/4. A kick out at 2 3/4. We gotta take a look back at this. Deja vu for LoneCamo. A year ago, the same thing. KujoKev nearly put away Lone, but Lone's still in this matchup. Forearm across the face. The blood, the cut. Both men attacking their opponent's cut on their forehead. What is Kujo thinking here? Tree of woe positioning. Oh God, what is Kujo doing? Throwing the barbed wire bat into the chest, the face of LoneCamo, and now Kujo, a 9mm. And now Kujo removing the turnbuckle, completely legal. What is Kujo gonna do with it? Face first goes Lone into it. And now punches and chops over and over. The violence coming out on display. The aggression boiling over. What could Kujo be thinking of getting in this moment? Grabs a table. What? Kujo grabbing that table, setting it up in the middle of this ring, but Lone getting back to his feet. Kujo quickly realizing, getting back on the attack, grabbing Lone, throwing him against the table. What is Kujo thinking? But no, Lone fighting out of it, getting back into this match, and now a shot across the face of Kujo. Oh, wrenching on the eyes. On the eyes. Kujo might be, his vision might be disoriented now. Kick across the face. The eye rake. That might have just put Kujo out of this match, planting him down in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, no! Kujo stays alive. Lone can't believe it. Lone quickly back on the attack, grabbing a hold of Kujo here. What is Lone thinking here? Putting Kujo in the corner, lifting up to the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Looking for a suplex. No! Kujo reverses it. Lone goes through the table. Kujo on the apron here now, getting back in the ring. What could he be doing? But Lone rolled to the outside. Kujo realizing he's got to get Lone back inside the ring. Pinfall's only counting in the middle of the ring. Uh-oh. Face first against the metal. fencing right there. Shot across the face. Kujo now just beating the hell out of Lone. Uh-oh. Spear through the fence! They broke through! They broke through the cell! As we take a better look at it, broke right through, right out here in front of me. Uppercut once more, disorienting Lone. Oh my god, what are these two men doing? What do they got in mind? What does Kujo have in mind? But LoneCamo have fighting back with an uppercut. A second one now, right across the jaw. What is Lone doing? He's trying to get away. Kujo realizes it. Lone and Kujo both climbing. Wait, they stopped. They stopped. What are they doing? Oh my god. What are these two men doing? Battling on top. Face first. Lone holding on. Barely holding on. Losing his grip nearly. Kujo barely holding on. Face first. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kujo just crashed and burned right onto the mats. But what is LoneCamo doing? Oh my god. What is LoneCamo doing? LoneCamo taking some time to taunt. What is he doing? He's staying on top of the cell, waiting on Kujo to get to the top. Kujo is still somehow moving despite the damage. Oh, went for a running spear to try and take Kujo off it, but he remains standing. Eye rake of his own now by Kujo. Oh my god, what are these two men gonna do? Kujo looking for a shot, but no. Lone fighting back. The ref up top. Uh-oh. Oh my god, on top of the cell. And now, combination of strikes. Ducks the punch. Lariat now. LoneCamo taunting Kujo here. Oh my. Shot to the gut. What is he? No. Oh my god! I just watched the man die in front of me. LoneCamo has just murdered. I gotta think murdered KujoKev. What length will these men go to? We wondered. We have seen it. The doctors are out here to take a look at Kujo. That's gotta do it. The match is over. They're taking Kujo to the back. I know the crowd's not happy, but I can't blame them in this type of match. No! What is Kujo doing? Kujo! What? No! He took out a medical. Why? How far will these two men go? Kujo making his way back down here. Lone, both men staring a hole through the other. Lone looks like he's seen a ghost. Kujo might damn near be a ghost, but he is looking to get his ounce of flesh on LoneCamo. Everything these two men have put each other through. The crowd cannot believe what they are seeing. Shot across the face. But Lone comes back with some shots of his own. But Kujo delivering shots. Back and forth, these two men go with strikes. Punch across the face. Oh, knee. Knocking Lone down to a single knee leg. No, Lone back to his feet, but he's shot to the gut. Oh, kick right across the face. Shotgun kick right across the face. Kujo wanted to get back into the ring to check out Lone, but that might have just been the worst decision he made. Look for a cutter. No. Kujo's still alive. Lucas press. Center of the ring. Kujo, he's sizing up Lone. Shot to the gut. Oh, wait, I thought he was going for a brainbuster. turns it into a rear naked choke. Turns it into a rear naked choke. Is LoneCamo gonna tap? Is LoneCamo gonna tap? In the center of the ring. After everything. Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? No. Lone fighting out. Eye rake once more. What is Lone doing? That eye rake took out KujoKev, and now with a chair in his hand. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is he thinking? Kujo stirring to his feet. Kujo. Oh my god. This match has been insane. And now face first into the LoneCamo, Lone needs, he looks, yeah, thank you, Lone. After the amount of torture he's put this man, how is he still alive? Kujo, you've proved enough. You've proved how far you're able to go to stay alive, to keep yourself going. But this is too much. Oh, went for a punt. No, Kujo moves out of the way. Forearm right to the face, rocking Lone. Irish whip into the exposed turnbuckle. The exposed turnbuckle. Kujo lifting Lone up. Face first once more into the exposed turnbuckle. Oh my god. Oh my god, over and over. Lone is rocked. Kujo driver. Center in the ring. 1, 2, no. That might have been Kujo's best shot at becoming IC champion. But wait. Lone's not moving. Kujo sees that. To the top rope. Sizing up LoneCamo. Is KujoKev gonna take out? Oh, front flipping, just colliding into the man off the ropes. Oh, jumping headbutt. Blood across the shirt of KujoKev as he lifts up his rival, his enemy, for months and months. Blood across both men, across the chest. Oh my god. What is he thinking about doing? Looking for a suplex off the top rope. No, Lone reverses it. That might have been Kujo's last shot. But Lone looking to take his final shot to take out Kujo. Oh my god, with the Kujo driver. No, not like this. Damn you, LoneCamo. 2. Yes, yes. He's still alive. He's still alive. LoneCamo looked to put Kujo out of it with Kujo's own move. But Kujo, the ever-resilient, undying man, stays alive. As we look back to the action, they toss each other back out. Kujo getting tossed back outside. What more can these two men put each other through, ladies and gentlemen? I told you this match would be bloody. I told you this match would change careers. But I could not expect just how much these two men were willing. Wait, what is Kujo doing? He climbs to the top. Lone up there waiting. How are these either two men standing? Staring each other down on the biggest stage, 20 feet in the air, after months and months of these two men taking each other out. Shot across the face. Lone looking to put Kujo out, but Kujo coming back. Shot gets dodged. Kujo now teeing off with strikes over and over. Knee knocks Kujo down. Knocks Lone down. Kujo went for a kick, but Lone reversed it. Oh my god. Dragging him down, and now just working on the neck. Just working on the neck. Just disrespecting the man at this point. More torment to the spine. Oh my god. another knee. How much is too much? LoneCamo, despite all of Kujo's resiliency, despite everything he's put Lone through, Lone is just piecing Kujo apart bit by bit and still showing Kujo he does not give a rat's ass. What in the world could LoneCamo be thinking? We've already thrown him off at once. He looked to throw him off again, but this time gets reversed. Kujo dragging Lone on top of the cell over and over, slamming him against the gates. You sort of got to be careful up there. Who knows what the hell will happen? What in the hell? What's Kujo doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Driver! Oh my god! Kujo looking down at Lone's motionless body. I cannot believe it. The crowd cannot believe it. That's 1, 2, 3. KujoKev has slain LoneCamo to become the Intercontinental Champion once more. After months and months, it is paid off for that man. I cannot believe it. After everything these two men have put each other through, the vigilante KujoKev is the new IC champion. What an incredible, brutal match between these two men. KujoKev has done it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have had. But it is time for our main event. Two of the biggest names in our sport go head to head for the world title in 3 stages of hell. A rivalry that spanned over a year.
November 22nd, that's the day you realize you'll never beat me in this ring. The day you realize you'll never be better than me. And the day that belt boys formed right over my unconscious body. But when I regained that consciousness, I cost you everything that you had, and I beat you at Final Standoff. That's the running theme with me and you in this ring. I beat you. You got the nerve. You got the gall to go against me. No help. No belt boys, no angels. You letting that world title get to your head. This SOW shit is all I had. And while you came back for personal gain, I came back for them. I came back because when I was in this ring built like Professor fucking Clump, they never gave up on me. And I could never give up on them. So to show you all my gratitude, I went to the roulette. I finally punched my ticket in to Final Standoff. And now it's only one obstacle left in my way. One last hurdle for me to jump so I can finally get the title and win my whole career. Because if I can beat you with nothing on the line but my pride, nigga, what you think I'm gonna do for that SOW title, nigga?
I like how you talking. This the Partsunknown I know. Between me and you, unknown, I became SOW champion. Between me and you, unknown, I did what I said I was gonna do. And I am the longest reigning champion. You bum ass nigga. Hey, little unknowns out there. Y'all just met got worse nightmares.
We just gonna recreate Locked and Loaded too.
Yeah, y'all looking at the real champion. The main event ain't just a regular match. It's 3 stages of hell. The first match is Extreme Rules. I know, and I can't wait to kill you. And the second match is a steel fucking cage. Ain't nowhere to go. And the final fucking match, the last 2 words I want you to say out your mouth.
Alright, quit.
Oh my god. All the members of Belt Boys are just attacking Unknown. Wait a minute. How the hell is Unknown still?
I'm gonna dump this shit.
Lately, I've been getting buckets. I guess that's the Kobe.
We're going here and new world champion. Cause as much as we hate each other, after we lost our title opportunities, nigga, we both hit rock bottom.
So let's get to the facts, Unknown. You did beat me, right? But between me and you, Unknown, what's gonna happen when you lose, Unknown? What you gonna do? Are you gonna be fat again? What you gonna do, Unknown? You gonna quit again? What you gonna do, Unknown? Are you gonna be in the back
Bitching again? What you gonna do, Unknown?
He's the same person when it comes down to gold. You had a good run, shit, great run. One of the best in this whole company. Come Standoff, you gonna be looking up at the light, looking up at Big Bro Unknown, and you gonna hear and new world champion, bitch.
Y'all looking at the greatest champion. I made this fucking champion worthy again. All the other niggas that held this belt made this bitch worse. I came in a game and I saved. The arena went from 10,000 people
to 100,000 people.
This motherfucking company went from bankrupt to millions.
I'm gonna tell the guys honest truth. This win for the title is not just for SOW. It's not to rid the big, bad, evil belt boys. It's not even for myself. It's for all the little unknowns out there. It's for the nigga that put $50 on me last week out there. It's for the niggas that didn't believe.
Man, shut that shit up. Real talk.
I made the best faction of all time. I became the longest reigning champion. Not only I became the best, I became the greatest.
And while you came back for personal gain, I came back for them.
You know what happens when somebody get that belt? It changes everything in the industry.
Look, cuz, let me tell you this. Forget who you thought you was talking to. Cause you can call me the winner of the roulette. You can call me Fat Pa.
I ain't just winning the belt. I saved the company. I saved SOW. And you think I'm finna get this belt for you? Why would I pass the ball? I'm the one that's scoring.
You can call me the greatest that ever lived. You can call me the highlight of fucking SOW. But the next thing you will be calling me a Shooter's Only World Heavyweight Champion.
2 mid-cards. Now main event.
The time is here. What a night it has been. But it is now time for our main event. The world title on the line on the biggest stage. And the first man out, the man looking to save SOW, the man that went through months and months of transformation to get himself to this moment, to get himself a shot at creating a legacy for himself. Parts unknown. Making his way down to the ring, you hear the crowd. They are firmly behind this man. Unknown. He feels the crowd. He feels their energy. Will it be enough to tackle, to take down the champion? ReallyPerc. That remains to be seen, but Unknown looking ready to go in the best condition he's ever been. Can he get the job done here tonight? Parts unknown, looking out into the crowd, the tens of thousands out in attendance that have been here throughout this entire night as we prepare for the arrival of his opponent.
What up, Rip? What up, Rip? What up, Rip?
More than a nigga ever thought. Oh.
The newest signing to SOW, ReallyPerc.
I'm the reason why the views go up. I'm the reason why I get more talks. And without me, it's pretty much gone.
We be ducking from the laws, they trying to catch me.
ReallyPerc
is a fucking dangerous.
There's nothing that man won't do to get a win. Bitch, I am the rule and I'll accept anything or anyone.
Oh my God! It's a cover!
Man, they know who they are. I don't gotta say too much. My fans know. Fuck the industry, nigga.
Hey Tony, one more thing I gotta say. Fuck you and fuck your belt, bitch.
That be that doped up shit that get your motherfucking head bust. Right when my dude 7 foot and he just fed something. Don't be confused, we got them tools and then go get these pussy niggas scared of that dark side and that's why I rather.
Everybody that's watching on TV, y'all should be grateful seeing this greatness. Y'all will never see this again.
The reason why I came to SOW Wrestling is to be the best. I want to be the best in the world. Nah, never mind. I want to be the greatest. I want to be the greatest SOW wrestler of all.
He looks to cement his name as the greatest. A man that has not been afraid to cut any corner to get to this moment. A man that has cut ties with friends, all for the sake of holding on to that gold around his waist. The SOW World Champion, ReallyPerc. The audience not making it hidden at all, just how they feel about this man. But it almost seems like Perc is a man that relishes in that hatred, in that negativity. It fuels him, it drives him. For as much trash as I have talked about this man, for as much as I disagree with his actions, with his way that he goes about winning matches, it is hard to deny this man's talent, this man's ability. And in a match like this, 3 stages of hell, who knows what weapon, what dangers this man will pull out to take out Partsunknown. Is thinking deeply. What you gotta think what's going on in the mind of this man as he looks out at the crowd, at the audience, giving him nothing but no love at all back to him, but standing there defying it all. Today is put up or shut up. Can he take down Partsunknown? A rivalry spanning over a year. These two men met at the first ever final standoff, and now they are here main eventing ReallyPerc, the world champion. He has seemed unstoppable ever since defeating Joshi Gio. Will he remain unstoppable as we take one last look at the belt that these two men have worked their way up to get to this moment? That man, parts unknown, everything he's gone through, the weight transformation, the confidence gained. But will it be enough to take down the cold, the calculated, the dangerous, the dominant ReallyPerc? As the ref takes the belt, showing it to parts unknown. Which one of these two will walk out with the belt as we take one last look at it, hoisted high up in the middle? Here we go. ReallyPerc, parts unknown. The World Championship hangs between these two. 3 stages of hell. Who would have ever thought a year ago we would get to this moment? Many doubted these two abilities, but tonight they have shown they are undeniable in their talent. What is Perc doing? I was in the middle of me praising, but wait, he goes looking right for a weapon. Unknown quickly dives to the outside. The two biggest names for a reason. These two men are what we have in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. I can guarantee we nothing short of a spectacle. 3 stages of hell, a no DQ to start it off. You gotta think whoever picks up this win will be huge momentum. Oh, now just a spinning backhand now. Unknown, the confidence is showing already. Already playing mind games, already taunting. These two men, there is no love lost between these two. There will be no sportsmanship. It is simply trying to win. Powerbomb, holds on, spinning him around and throwing him arms first into the apron. And now, Unknown, steel steps in hand. Or trying to stir to his feet, but eats a steel steps right to the face. Unknown now picking up Perc, grabbing a hold, throwing him back inside the ring. Oh my, Unknown now looking for the cover. Can he pick up the first fall here in this 3 stages of hell? No. Perc kicking out at 2. Irish whip sends Perc into the corner. Unknown now with a clothesline in the corner. Still going off the ropes. Punch now.
Bitch ass nigga.
These two men are just so dialed in. They are at everything at max. Everything has boiled to this moment. The passion, the energy, the hatred, everything. It all comes out here in this moment. What is Unknown thinking about doing on the apron? Just watching, stalking, rolling through into a drop kick. Unknown is wrestling at his pace, picking apart Perc, doing what he's got to do to take him apart piece by piece. One for a spinning uppercut off the middle ropes. That Perc was ready for it. Oh, and just a shot right, I think to the eye potentially. And now, repeated elbow drops over and over to the center of Unknown's chest. Perc tends to be a bit more of a brawler. Will he use that to his advantage here as he now puts Unknown into a tree of woe position? Just taking the time to play mind games of his own, laughing at the man, and now running right into the gut of Unknown. And a stomp as well, right to the groin, I think almost potentially. Once more, another stomp. all completely legal in this matchup. The ref is simply there just to count the 3 or to record a submission. And a lariat right now. Unknown had a little bit of offense, but Perc quickly shuts it back down. Now clothesline to the outside. Unknown trying to pick himself up. Perc off the ropes, diving to the outside. As I was saying, the ref is simply there just to count the 3, to record a submission. And if it goes to a 3rd fall, as he now tosses him ribs first into the post. Unknown is just getting thrown around right now. Perc now with the chair in his hand. Unknown trying to get to his feet, but Perc knocks him right back down. Steel across the skull. But if this goes to a 3rd fall, it will become an I Quit match. It will be very interesting to see how that will play out if it goes to a 3rd fall. But if this right now is any indication, Perc might make short work of Unknown as he grabs a table here now. And now mounted shots over and over. Nothing pretty about these punches. Just looking to cause as much damage and as well as a slap to Unknown across the face. Spring going to a senton right across the ribs. The ribs that got tossed into the post. Already early on, Perc is now with earlier Unknown was controlling the pace. Now it is Perc as he tosses Unknown into the table against the corner. The last spot you want to be in. Oh my, looking for maybe a powerbomb. Unknown reverses. Oh, he tosses Perc face first into the table. And a big boot as well. Unknown now teeing off with strikes, getting back into this matchup. He throws Perc against the table. Oh, exploder through the table. The table exploding as well. Could this be the first fall? 2, no. Perc remains alive as we take another look. The table just exploded. A piece of table flying past me. I didn't even see that. I've been just so focused on this match. And now, Unknown connects with the uppercut off the middle rope. Stringing it together, going to the top rope. What is Unknown thinking? Moonsault, no, nobody home. Went big, like the risk did not pay off. That's a move I've never really seen. I don't think I've seen Unknown do before. And now, Perc going to work off that mistake. Diving uppercut right to the back. And a knee drop as well. And now, Perc shots across the face over and over. Perc sizing up Unknown. Double foot stomp right to the back of the head. Could that do it? 1, 2, no. Unknown stays alive. We still are in the first stage. Perc now lifting up Unknown. You gotta think, what more has Perc gotta do to even to get through this first stage? Slamming Unknown down. Now going out onto the apron. Springboard double foot stomp is right to the midsection. But he doesn't go for the pin. Oh, sizing up the man. Looking for another double foot stomp, but this time Unknown had it scouted. Another big boot right across the face. Rocking Perc. Perc trying to pick himself up in the corner. But Unknown right there. Clothesline. And now looking for another. Oh, no, he turned into a cannonball. I thought he was maybe going for another sliding punch, but it turned into a cannonball. And now onto the top rope. This time, connects with the moonsault stomp. The moonsault stomp. What? 1, 2, no. The first time, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this man unknown was simply going for a moonsault. No, a moonsault stomp right to the midsection. This man unknown is an incredible competitor, an godly gift athleticism. But Perc, though, back to his feet, knees to the midsection, to the rib cage, slamming him down. Perc, Irish whip into the corner. Oh my goodness, what is Perc thinking? Grabbing the steps. Oh my God! That was nothing short of a vicious, just, that could end career. And then discus lariat, unknown's finisher being used against the 1, 2, no, unknown is still alive. This is only the first fall, a potentially 3 Irish whip. Lifts him up, uppercut now. Perc is now just picking apart Unknown. Unknown is in a world of trouble. Irish whip, another, into a Superman punch. Lifting the man up into a Superman punch. 1, 2, 3. And the first fall goes to Perc just like that. I wondered how much left did Unknown have, as ladies and gentlemen, the second fall is now a steel cage match. The crowd giving Perc a piece of his mind. Perc tossing Unknown into the steel. This might be a quick 2 falls for Perc as he now goes to work more and more on Unknown. Unknown is in a world of trouble as Perc now, he looks to potentially escape the cage, to hold on to the world title as only he knows best, by running, by fleeing. But Unknown up to his feet. Unknown, can he get there in time? Perc trying to get his feet onto the outside, but no. Unknown, he's back up. He's up there, battling with Perc, pulling him off the top of the cage onto the ropes here. Both men battling. Shot sends Perc down. But Perc back to his feet, and a clothesline knocks Unknown down to the ground. And now Perc stomping away at the midsection of Unknown. Into the cover. No. Kick out here. What is Perc thinking? Oh, went for an elbow drop right to the back. But Unknown has got to move out of the way. DDT now. Went for a running senton on nobody home. Double axe handle by Perc. Knocks Unknown to the ground. And just like that, Perc potentially think about flee. No. Off the top rope. No. Nobody home. Nobody home. The crowd is in love with what they're seeing. Unknown sizing up Perc. Oh, he's looking to put him away here. With a kick right to the side of the head. Taunting Perc as Perc stirs to his feet. Irish whip. Oh, black hole slam. No, kick out. Kick out here, but Unknown off the ropes. Sent on here. To the midsection. Now to the middle rope. Diving headbutt. Unknown stringing together a good piece of offense. Count of 1, a slower count in this cage. And now Perc looking to potentially try and escape here. Unknown is rocked on the ropes. Unknown is rocked. Is he gonna get up there in time? Perc looking to escape, but no. Unknown gaining awareness of the situation. Oh my. Pulling Perc off, and a power bomb here now. And now some more tauntings, a shot, combination of strikes and an uppercut right across the jaw. Mean uppercuts, more mean and vicious strikes in the corner. Going to work on the arm. Perc getting turned around here, lifted up onto the middle rope. What is Unknown thinking? Leaping onto a neck breaker here now. Neck breaker off the middle rope. Irish whip, but Perc still is back in this matchup. And just like that, the steel being used once more by Perc. Flipping him over, and a vicious knee right across the face. And Unknown might be out. Stop now to the ankle. Perc trying to limit Unknown's mobility, trying to hurt the arm so he can't pick himself back up. Perc now, he's gonna look to climb. Is he gonna climb? Wait, no. He notices Unknown's back to his feet. Diving DDT from the top rope. Doesn't go for the cover. He's just looking to cause more and more pain. More and more torture. A rivalry that has spanned over a year. Gonna come to an end? No. Maybe went for a standing Uranagi, but a reversal by Unknown with an arm drag. Perc, though, he stirs to his feet. Unknown sees that. Oh, Meso drop kick off the top rope. Unknown climbing. He's gonna look to escape. He's gonna look to escape. Is Perc gonna be there in time? Unknown quickly scaling to the top. Perc is down. Perc is down. Unknown. Oh, Unknown. He's trying to get his feet, but Perc is right there. Perc is right there. Perc pulling him back inside. Both men battling on top of the ropes, holding on to the steel cage to keep themselves up. Shot there by Perc. Perc hops down. Perc yanking Unknown off the top of the ropes there. Perc, I gotta give him credit where it's due, was very aware of the situation and used it to his advantage. And now, oh, he's asking the ref to unlock the door, to open it up, to allow him to escape. But no, Unknown back to his feet, dodges out of the way of the punch, catches the kick, the levers of form are right across the face. Roll up here, roll up. No, it's reversed. No, Unknown kicks out. Both men still alive, still kicking. Remember, with just a 3 count, a submission. Oh, package pile driver. That 3 count might be coming. That submission might be coming right here. Perc might be closing in on retaining his gold. The savior of SOW might not be able to save it from a man as vicious as this to say that. Unknown back into this matchup, but only momentarily. Oh my goodness. Planting him down, neck first once more. Perc just taking it in, soaking it all in. He knows he's got Unknown rocked. Irish curse backbreakers over and over again. A trifecta across the spine. I think Perc has had enough tearing apart Unknown as he looks to escape through the cage. But wait a second, Unknown is still stirring. Perc can't believe he could have left. Went for a Superman punch. Nobody home. Nobody home. Suplex here now. Unknown back in this matchup. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kill him! Could that be the window Unknown needed? Perc is down. Unknown climbing to the top. What is Unknown doing? Unknown, no, no, Unknown. You could have, you need this fall. Don't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god! The risk paid off. I thought it wouldn't, but it did. We are tied at 1 fall apiece. We enter the 3rd stage. These 2 men are still moving, but barely. The damage that these 2 men have put each other through is evident. It has now become an I quit match. This is where you find out what you're truly made for. All those hours spent away from your family, sacrificing the gym to get yourself to this moment. You'll work your ass off to get to this stage, to fight for a world title. Which one wants it more? It's all coming down to this. Who walks out world champion? Will Perc, the bastard, hold on to the belt once more? Or will Unknown save SOW from the belt boys? It comes to an edge right here off the ropes, clothesline by Perc, but Unknown to his feet. Caught with an Alabama slam right in the middle of the ring. And now Perc with a steel chair in hand, looking to put an end to Unknown over and over. That top rope frog
Say
splash.
the 2 words, nigga.
Suck my dick, bitch! Unknown is defiant, but Perc is gonna make him pay. Another shot of steel across the head. Blood across the face. What could Perc be thinking of now?
Move. Give me the fucking camera, man. Give me the camera.
Wait,
Hey, we live. SOW. Final standoff. How I work this bitch? Partsunknown, come here. Bitch. Nigga. Bitch.
Perc
shot
is
go right
just
here.
looking to
This is what I
humiliate
look
this
up to.
man.
Get up, bitch. Get up. Get up,
This is
nigga.
getting rough to watch,
Oh,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen. He gets, as he
Yeah.
sends Unknown to the
We
outside.
live, man. Final standoff. Y'all looking at the greatest champion all time. Come here, Partsunknown. You wanted to go against me, nigga? You wanted to go against me? You wanted to, bitch. You wanted to go against me, nigga? Man, fuck y'all fans. Fuck you, Partsunknown. Fuck you, nigga.
I cannot believe it. Unknown. If Unknown has any life left, I cannot stand to see this man. What has he got in mind now? I am sorry for my silence, ladies and gentlemen. I was just completely taken aback. And now using steel steps and throws it right on top of his body. Oh my god. And now he rips off right in front of me. You piece of shit. When will it ever be enough? Unknown trying to pick himself up, but Perc is right there, grabbing a hold of Unknown. Unknown is barely walking. But wait, no, he's more than just walking. He's fighting. He's still got life, damn it. And now, DDT on the outside. Climbing up on the outside right out here in front of me. And now, an elbow drop right across the face. Unknown is fighting like a man possessed. Many men would not be standing, but this one is. Slamming him down. But what does Unknown have in his repertoire to make Perc quit? As he bounces him face first off the announce table, the crowd roaring in their support for this man. What is Unknown thinking? Shots over and over across the chest of Perk. Unknown going inside the ring. Oh my God, going to the top row.
Ask him do we quit. Ask him right now.
Hello, Unknowns. How y'all doing?
Oh my God. Oh my God! Moonsault through the announce table. Perk refused to quit. Unknown made him pay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know it's 3 stages of hell, but there is truly no doubt these 2 men won't go down to win this match. This is what you gotta do. The blood across the face using that nail 2x4 across the face of Perk. But Unknown is still not done yet. Face first off the barricade, lifting him up. Oh my God. Oh my God. What could he be thinking? Power bomb. Unknown is fired up. Unknown on the barricade. Perk stirring to his feet, but he doesn't got a damn clue where he is. Oh, double axe, maybe he does. Oh, sleeping. Oh, a choke here. Oh, a backbreaker as well. And now just tossing the man. Perk without showing his strength here. This deep into a matchup. Oh my goodness, power bomb position. What could he be thinking? Oh my God, oh my God. No! That is how you end a man's career. Sending him right onto the steel step. Spine first.
Say you quit, Unknown. Say it right now.
Hell no!
Unknown refusing to quit, but he's gonna pay for that dearly, by God! Double foot stomp.
Look at you, fucked up. Failed. Look at me, successful. Unknown. Say the last 2 words that everybody wants you to say. Say the last 2 words the little unknowns want to hear. Say it. Say it, bitch. Say it. You think I'm playing? Say them fucking words, Unknown. I know you hear me, you bum ass nigga. You mid-card ass nigga. You know what? Fuck this, man. Fuck this.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is becoming hard to watch. Unknown was unresponsive. Where's Perk taking this man? The match is damn near over at this point. Unknown, I don't even think Unknown is conscious enough to say 2 words, let alone a word, let alone even know where he's at. Knee right across, and a clothesline as well. This is just becoming hard to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Where is Perk taking this man? Unknown, as he sends him into the Titantron now, battling up on top of the stage, going like just absolutely picking this man apart. There's no need for any of this. The match is damn near over. The match is basically over. Unknown, as much as I wanted to see the Belt Boys end here tonight, the battle was great. You put up a damn good fight, but this has become too much. Wait a minute. Scratch that. He's still got life. He's still got life. Unknown still fighting. Knee to the bastard. Knee right across the jaw. And now, Unknown picking up Perk. What has he got in mind? Lifting him up onto his shoulder. Slamming him right there. Right down, and now down to the ground. Into the equipment. How in the world is Unknown still moving, still kicking? This man will not stop by any means. What is he thinking about doing? Now, fighting in front of the speakers we have on the stage. What? Oh my, sizing up the man. Could this do it? Discus Lariat! Discus Lariat! Unknown has Perc reeling. Unknown has Perc reeling. Shot to the gut.
Ask him do we quit. Ask him right now.
Unknown, I quit.
Yes! Power bomb the man. Perc quits. Unknown sends him to hell. Oh my God! We have a new world champion. Unknown, the sacrifice, the hours have all led to this moment right here in front of tens of thousands and millions at home. He has freed SOW from the shackles of belt boys. He has done it. No one ever thought this man would get to this moment. But here he is on the biggest stage in the main event. Partsunknown is the world champion of SOW. Oh my God, what a night it has been here, ladies and gentlemen, from everyone here at Shooters Only Wrestling. Thank you for watching your world champion Partsunknown.